Well, let's test the marbles. I think that the mic may actually be live right now in this stream, or in this scene. You might all be able to hear my voice while I'm checking on the marbles. Oh, yep, thanks. I just realized that the microphone shenanigans yesterday altered that. That is for another day, then. Or for after stream. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday. I hope that you've been having a good weekend. And Be Right UK, hello. I should take a second here, but also, yay, good. I love all the chaos with the emotes and the Santa hats. You're not the only one I have to thank, though, so let me do all of the things. Lord Portico, welcome back for 24th month. Thank you so much for being here and for being an amazing, amazing mod. Truly could not do this without the support of you and Elixir. Yeah, no, you're not banned. And Mobius, welcome back, and thank you for the resubscription with Prime for your 16th month, and it's an 11-month streak. Amazing. Yeah, time has gone pretty fast. And Be Right UK, back for 24 months on a 24-month streak at tier 1. Thank you so very much. It's quite natural, really. Rogan just wants his own space and time. He's multidimensional, and he is losing it. Heck years. Yeah. I don't know your... What? Another thing with Iron Trout. Thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. Shadows of Life, Be Open Sky, Vance, Wannabe, Sayuri, and Carrie Conquesto. You know, if any of you happen to be here, welcome. If not, and you come and check out the VOD, welcome. Enjoy your bike hockets. Those are the little hats that are the sub badges. Amazing, Lord Iron blah blah blah. Iron Trout, thank you so very much. The mic is differently positioned. It's supposed to be used like this close to your face, and it was not this close. I still don't think that this mic satisfies my desires for audio quality. It's better than the one I used to have, but it's not great. So I'm likely to replace it, hopefully in the next year. Because there are some things I hear that bug me that I can't get rid of with the audio processing that this mic will allow. So there are a couple things. I'm going to be moving in, hopefully, like in a week or so, moving the streaming setup into a different space where I can hopefully actually put up like sound panels to help deaden the space a little bit and get rid of audio echo and stuff like that. So there are some audio design things I haven't been able to do up until now. But this microphone, it's about as good as I can get it right now. Wait, did I miss something about 2? I did. I definitely did, but whatever. What was the 2? Yes, Iron Trout. And that's what I can't do because this microphone has built-in compression that I am unable to get rid of. which is why I need a different microphone. Two years, 2 warp cores. Oh, yes, awesome. Yeah, it sounds fine. It just bothers me because I can hear it. While we chat in the streamer loading screen here, I'm going to eat some sushi really quickly because I literally have not had a chance yet to have lunch. It's been very busy. If you were not here for my very manic stream yesterday, seasonal inspections from my apartment complex start tomorrow, apparently. They're going to do them Monday through Thursday of this week. Normally not a problem. But this year, the instructions said that specifically they will be looking for and making note of housekeeping issues to be addressed at a later time, in addition to the things they normally do, as well as telling us that everything needed to be moved out of the furnace room. Even though they've done all of the furnace maintenance that they've needed to do from 2018 till now, and we've had a shelf in that room that did not impede them. So we needed to clean up some. It was a bit messy. And so I've been rushing around trying to clean up so that we don't get in trouble for anything that they consider a housekeeping issue. And I literally had to move a shelf that is essentially our pantry out of the furnace room and into the room that will be my streaming room. And we were gonna be, like, we had planned to clean over winter break, which is next week, not this week. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't aimed at me. But the instructions said, in bold text, be sure everything is out of your furnace room. Apparently, my internet service preventer does not like me having a food. Yeah, I know it wasn't aimed at me, but the instructions were bold. Like, it was in there, and it's the email that went out to everybody, and it was like, be sure everything is removed from your furnace room. So I did it. It's done. But we were going to do all this next week. And Philip had the flu shot and his bivalent booster on Thursday, and it hit him really hard, and he's basically been unable to do anything. Oh, and they've also in the email they were talking about, like, that they'll also be looking for illegal pets or signs of illegal pets. We don't have any pets. What they mean is unregistered, like pets that people have that they didn't tell the apartment complex about because you have to pay a special pet deposit and your rent is higher. But yeah, they use the term illegal. Apparently, if they find unregistered pets or signs of unregistered pets, it's going to be a $500 fine. Yeah, I think so, Portico. I don't know. Hopefully, yeah, $500 fine. Hopefully they don't consider the fruit flies or the mouse that was here in my apartment, to be unregistered pet. I've tried everything I can do to get rid of the fruit flies, which were here before we moved in and come back every summer. And I saw the mouse once. I scared the mouse. I've never seen it since. We haven't seen a lot of evidence of the mouse, but there was a mouse in the apartment, so it's probably still here somewhere because I set out mouse traps and they were untouched. So, but also, like, these are literally the only apartments we can afford right now. Because in this tiny little rural southwestern Mountain Valley town, rents for the square footage that we have for most apartments are starting at $1,400 a month, and this one is still under $900. They are, Lord Portico. And generally, the apartments aren't terrible. There's the problem that it rains from the bathroom ceiling regularly. And every time we've called in, they're like, yep, the upstairs neighbors overflowed the tub. And I'm like, this is like 3 different tenants above us that have done that. It's not a problem with the tenants. It's a problem with the freaking tub. Fix the tub so it quits flooding my bathroom. Hi, Shadows of Life. Pardon me, I am having a food. It's grocery store sushi. Which is actually not bad around here. They actually hire trained sushi chefs at the grocery store. It's still not as good as going out to like a sushi restaurant. I got the spicy combo. Oh, sorry, I'm not used to the mic being there. Yeah, the water pressure sucks. The apartment is better than the previous one in some ways. Maintenance-wise, overall, this one's better. This is spicy tuna roll, spicy salmon roll, and spicy California roll. Yeah, the previous apartment, they're actually charging $1,400 a month for that apartment now, and it has 1 less bedroom. It has 100 more square feet, but 1 less bedroom. It had a galley-style kitchen that was horrible to spend any time in, with this fake wood vinyl flooring. Half the outlets were painted over to the point where you could not get something into them. Iron Trout, the fact that you can get decently edible sushi in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma is amazing. Like, I had amazing sushi when I lived in Minnesota, but that was because it was Minneapolis. They literally flew in the fish fresh from the coast every morning. Oh, much better. Thank you for bearing with me while I had a food. Also, we are playing Mass Effect today. I know I'm dressed for Alien, but we're playing Mass Effect. I have my Nostromo shirt. I have my Nostromo hat. It looks very Alien, but we're playing Mass Effect. Oh no, Mobius, I'm so sorry. I eat a lot of seafood. Seafood is my primary food. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll change the hat in a moment. Small town, but it is the former world headquarters of Halliburton. But also, okay. A bunch of old oil money. Yeah. There are aliens in Mass Effect. Dressed for Mass Effect. Okay. I will put on the SR2 hat. Thank you for the hat trick, Shadows. Yep. But I wanted to show, I did get this. It came too late for me to wear it on Monday before the last Streampunks game of the year, but it was an iconic movie hat that I didn't have. So it is to go with the Back to the Future hat. I still have a lot of iconic movie hats that I don't have. I defeated it. It stayed. Anyway. Today we're gonna hop into Mass Effect. We just finished the Quarian arc last week. I don't know what's next. We need to run around and talk to people, I think. I don't think we've done that yet. I think we just got back to the ship. Tomorrow... I still haven't decided. I think the next 2 weeks are not going to be standard. So I don't know. Not presently, Shadows. I have before, but I should get another one. Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna spin the wheel and I'm gonna decide from that what we're playing tomorrow. I don't think I can do the chapter 1 of Heart and Brain. I still need to specifically look. If I can, I will, but otherwise, probably not. I don't know. What do you all think? Should I do Myst tomorrow or just do some random stuff for the next couple weeks? Because I will be streaming tomorrow. I will have the archive stream on Wednesday. But then Saturday and Sunday on the 24th and 25th, I will not be streaming. The 26th is my 2-year anniversary of my very first ever stream. And I'm probably going to go live. I have not decided yet what time. And it will definitely be longer than the 2 hours I normally do on a Monday. But my plan tentatively for that day is to load up the wheel. I'm going to separate out the ones that we're going to play the entire game and just leave the ones that I'm supposed to play it. And I'm going to play a bunch of them on that day. And so then I think, the next weekend, the Saturday is New Year's Eve and the Sunday is New Year's Day. So those also at the moment, I'm not planning to stream. We'll see. It'll go out on socials if I decide to. I may get to the point where I'm just like, no, but I want to. But if I do, it's going to be like, I'll hop on and do some Star Trek Online, or maybe I'll play some Star Wars The Old Republic, or just whatever. It's not going to be the games that I've been playing through. I don't think those are going to start up again until the 7th. That's what I was thinking, Iron Trout. I think I'm going to get the separate out the wheel into the 2 different wheels, and then I'm probably gonna spin for tomorrow. Or actually, I still need to check and see. I was gonna look and see if there were any like Christmassy games or solstice type games that I might want to like spend a couple hours with. But for right now, tomorrow's stream is still going to be just the standard, probably just the 2 hours. Anyway, that's the things that I have coming up. That's a tentative schedule. It's all up in the air. I try to post up the schedules on Mondays, so it'll be on my socials. I'll drop it in the Discord, whatnot. Yeah. I think that's all I have to update on right now. So it might be time to check in on the Biotic Boys. In space. What do you think? I think Biotic Boys in space. Boop. Hello, Mass Effect 3. Now I have to turn my headphones up. The starting music is always like really aggressive in my ears. And then I switch and I can't hear anything. Any combat prep, don't go unprepared. Remember that F5 is your quick save option. Where possible, save while meditating in front of the fish tank at the Normandy Bay Aquarium. If the baddies get too close, tell them to F off with a melee attack. Also, remember that Caden is watching you. Make good choices and use only the best armor and weapon protection before side questing. Thank you, Lord Portico. Oh, come on. I was literally just I was gonna check on the thing before I said it out loud, and this is me. Your work here is done. Well, the forecast has changed now. It's gotten worse. Bring back the forecast from 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the forecast here was like, you're going to get 2 inches of snow on Thursday and 2 inches of snow on Friday, and then it's going to stay cold enough that snow will still be on the ground on Christmas. Now it says 87% chance of about a half an inch of mixed precipitation, wintry mix on Thursday, followed by a 44% chance of a half an inch of snow on Friday. Like, where did my 90% chances of 4 inches of snow over 2 days go? Stupid app lying to me. I was all excited. I was like, hey, it might actually start to feel like the holidays if it snowed. Anyway. All right. What is at this terminal? Link to Hackett. I'm not ready to reach out to Hackett. I'm scared that it will start like a side quest that you all have told me not to do yet. Let's check the war terminal. Updates on the Geth. Be right, UK. Snow should stay where it belongs on seasonal greeting cards, as long as it keeps the glitter there with it. Thank you for the 500 bits, Be right, UK. What was the update on the Geths? Aha, Geth Core. Geth Core. Until recently, the Geth expected nothing but violence from organics and designed themselves accordingly. All Geth platforms are armed, shielded, and built to withstand combat. When they're on the battlefield, enemy tactics and positions are swapped instantaneously between the AIs. The Geth also employ turrets and drones. Expendable hardware. Okay, let me parse this sentence. The Geth also employ turrets and drones. Expendable hardware support to keep losses of networked platforms to a minimum. The result is the largest and perhaps best equipped infantry in the galaxy. Geth Fleet. Many Geth vessels are built to explore, mine, or provide transport between factories and space stations. But every Geth ship, regardless of purpose, is also capable of engaging hostile forces. Unbound by the Treaty of Farishon? I'm going with that. Unbound by the Treaty of Farishon, the synthetic intelligences built almost as many dreadnoughts as the Turians. The software running these ships is in the Geth themselves. Highly advanced electronic security measures and cyber warfare suites bolster already formidable firepower. They are formidable warriors, but are most likely to succeed through serendipity. It's mostly Geth work with them. Be right, UK. Thank you for the 500 bits. And ouch, Portico, throw points at him. Excellent work, though. Excellent work. I just realized as I said that, oh yeah, no, it is working. Okay, I'm silly. I thought something was broken, but it wasn't. Also, I stumbled over Farishon because I have no idea the cultural origin of the term. So I'm uncertain how the X is meant to be pronounced. But B, my brain took a moment to sort out that it wasn't saying Firaxis. The gaming company. Updated. Rewriting the Geth Wow. I usually don't start stumbling over the words this quickly in the stream. Rewriting the Geth heretics significantly boosted the processing power of the true Geth. Their increased strength made their fleets both more efficient and more lethal in battle. Ah, I wasn't done. I thought there was another update. Maybe not. Okay. Who's around? We've got ED and Joker and Specialist Trainer on this floor. I'm surprised Twitter is still operational at this point. I'm so happy that Hive is back. I desperately want them to add alt text and a browser-based mode because it's hard for me to put together a post using just my phone. But I'm very happy that they are back. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't know why, but the sources are wrong. I swear I had updated that the way that I always do. Clearly, I missed something. Blame the aliens. I may have broken the talk.
Commander?
Shoot. You know, we just started. I can load our last save, right? 58 hours, 26 minutes, 58 hours, 16 minutes. And I can play out what she was just saying again. Because all we did was check the war terminal. I can clear the new flag. There was a new on the Quarians that I didn't look at before. I knew there was. But it cleared that when I accidentally left. There were 3. Quarian civilian fleet. Wait, okay. My phone is telling me there's an event starting in 15 minutes. Oh, okay. It's like, that's not for me. That is a family alert. The civilian fleet makes up most of the Quarian flotilla. Properly coordinated, the fleet compensates for its lack of dedicated warships with its sheer numbers. Even its smallest crafts are equipped with ship-to-ship weaponry. The civilian live ships, enormous floating gardens that produce food for the Quarians, have also been fitted with massive Thanix cannons to provide heavy firepower. Updated. Rewriting the Geth heretics significantly boosted their processing power of the true Geth. Their increased strength made their fleets. That's the same update that was added to the Geth fleet entry. Oh, it's literally that update got tagged onto the Geth fleet entry and all of the Quarian fleet entries. Unusual, but okay. Let's go talk to Trainer again. Because you should all be able to hear game sound now.
We just took down a Reaper without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom. I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
Yeah, Shadows, we finished the Quarian things last week. And I'm not gonna spoil it if you want to go back and watch it. But it was a lot.
Commander? Commander?
I tried to figure out what I could say without spoiling it and realized I really can't say anything. I found work to do from Talizora. Shepard, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Adams in engineering. It seems like the best place for me to help as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute, Tali. Okay. Progress report from Shalaran Vasaranok. Nail-biting tension levels? What? Commander. With assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seems foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Shen that the Crucible project continues well, though Shen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully, she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk Han down, Commander. Take care of Talizora for me. Kila Salai. Admiral Shalaran Vasranach. Vasranach. Yeah. Yeah, I did notice that, Shadows. Oh, I was told that the ending that I got, so it was a good ending, and required me to have made all of the right choices in a sequence, starting with somewhere back in Mass Effect 2. So my choices led to a conditional path from Mass Effect 2 to the ending I got, and it required a specific set of choices along the way. Let's talk Quarian War from Diana Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid? Diana. If you want to get into my cabin, you need to first negotiate with Caden. It was a long road, guessing from there to here. Portico, you need to throw bits at yourself. Or not bits, they're not bits. Points at yourself.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
I don't think they govern by consensus. I think they are direct controlled through central processors, like a hive. Now you need a Hutton orbital mug? A Hutton orbital mug? I don't know what that is. What is that from? Elite Dangerous? I've never played Hutton. Or I've never played Elite Dangerous. Pardon me. Sorry. The Hutton mug. There's a whole entry on the mug in the wiki? Apparently, I mean, there are some for sale on Redbubble. It's not impossible. It's a long trip out to Hutton Orbital. Hades is top notch. I have not played it yet. Because the free time I was meant to have suddenly became, oh, the cleaning has to happen today instead of next week. So I've been cleaning and mostly done. There's one portion of the living room that still needs doing and a couple of things to straighten up in the bedroom. Otherwise, I think we're done with the cleaning. So I just have a couple things to do after stream. And everything's straightened up. Although we still need to clean out the fridge next week. The refrigerator I have reorganized and cleaned multiple times since the world started making a panini together. It always ends up getting cluttered. Sadly, this apartment, the kitchen is much better because it's open to the living room and it feels bigger. It's a space that you don't mind going into. The last apartment, that was a problem. It has no storage space. There is no pantry. There's nowhere to put food, like dry goods food. Yeah. A year to two ago, one of the channels you follow got the Rectigino mugs. Oh, that's awesome. I used to have plates, like dinnerware plates, that were one of the styles used on Deep Space Nine. I don't have them anymore, but yeah, any of the like tableware from Deep Space Nine, I would love so much. Yeah, tiny apartments lead to clutter, and clutter is not mess. Clutter is stuff. Mess is trash. This is true, Iron Trout. Like behind the screen, which on this face crop you can't see the screen. I just got distracted because I don't remember that being the camera position for today. Hang on, I have to double check. It reset that too? Yeah, because I'm supposed to be over here. What? I did change those. I set the Mass Effect audio to be on and I fixed the camera. Why did that break? That should not have broken. Hopefully that's the only other thing. Because I looked over and I was like, that's not where I'm supposed to be on the screen during this game. That'll cover up captions. Anyway. Behind the screen is my my rowing machine, but there's also a giant stack of like board games over there because we don't have a shelf to put board games on. I'm talking to Joker now.
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
Oh gosh, I couldn't kill the Geth. I absolutely could have killed the Geth. They do a charity thing every year, and they did a House Star Trek thing. I got the mugs for that. Yeah, those are some that I would really love, is basically any of the iconic dinnerware from Deep Space Nine, which is just weird 90s dinnerware. Like the plates I bought them and later found out by rewatching Deep Space Nine, I was like, oh wait, those are the plates I have.
I hope that if Tali could see reason, then the rest of the Quarians might listen too.
I had hoped my cooperation with Tali, along with Legions, would help her question her socialized prejudice.
Yeah, kinda hard to dehumanize someone who's right there guarding your back. And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
The Legion did die.
Commander?
And it also seems like
Hello,
Edie
Shepard.
kind of liked Legion. I got those vibes. That unit did indeed have a soul. Aw. Captain's cabin. Let's go check on the fishes. Oh, Diana Allers is going to be in here, isn't she? She said to meet her in my cabin. No, she's not. I have to invite her. Okay. Hello, fishies. I'm fine with it as long as she doesn't try to come on to me. And the Quarians, overnight, go from being a handful of ships to the biggest in the galaxy. See, this bed is for sharing between, this bed is for biotic boys only. I'm a stretch. Thank you, Lord Portico. Actually, I needed to reposition too, so thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. I do think I get a little bit less echo on the mic, moving it closer to me, because I don't have to talk quite as loud. I'm not sure how long this will work, and honestly, it's not positioned exactly where I would like it to be, but this is as good as I could get it because I don't have a clamp mounting it to the desktop. It's on a desktop stand. And I couldn't get it in the position I wanted without it overbalancing and trying to fall over. Raise a sign, Biotic Boys Hideout. First, I love that I can use the toilet. I cannot use the sink. The game does not let you wash your hands. Hello, Space Hamster. Hello, Experiment. I don't know what the combination is to get the reaction, but I know if you mix the two, there it is. The head screams at the hamster. All right, Allers, fine. Stop by.
Can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10.
40 is a lot of questions.
Commander.
Your video is so dirty.
Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
Portico. Is that how you explain that they're allies and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes? I was gonna say they never were dangerous robots that stick humans on spikes, but some of them were.
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control,
if we just left them
they'll want
alone,
payback for their enslavement.
They'd all be working for the Reapers.
To take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they
You're
have
not
before?
wrong, Iron Trout.
The Geth are extremely
sure.
intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I bet my life on it.
Oh gosh. I mean, at least I can
Now
come
here's a
back from
question
dying,
a Batarian on a
as long
wake
as the
up.
plot requires
Commander
it.
Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed. So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Her clothes look painted on. Possibly because they're digitally painted on. But yeah, Iron Trout, some humans are dangerous humans who stick people on spikes too. Vlad the Impaler was not a robot. Are you certain? How do we know that Vlad the Impaler wasn't a robot? Shepard confirming that the Reapers are responsible for the deaths? That's grim. Points, be right, UK. Excellent work. Legion's name is on the board now. Oh, Thane. I know, I just saw like Thane on the list. Abhishek Pakti, Alexei Dubyansky, Ashley Williams, Caroline Granado, Jermeen Barrett, Hector Emerson, Jamin Bakari, Mandira Raymond, Monica Negulesco, Orden Laflamme, Richard Jenkins, Rosamund Draven, and Talitha Draven. I didn't mean to hit that button. And we have Addison Chase and Amina Waaberi, Carlton Tux, Charles Presley, Harvard J. Gladstone, Ellen M. Lowe, Legion, Marcus Grieco, Morden Solis, Raymond Tanaka, Robert Falawa, Silas Crosby, and Thane Krios. Someday I will have to play the game and consider that Ashley does not have to die. There was no choice. Presented with a choice between Ashley dies or Kaidan dies, there was no choice. Someday I will have... Oh God, but how could I? I might just have to watch videos to find out about Ashley, because I don't know that I could ever let Kaidan die so that Ashley could live. I don't know if I'm capable of that. So I may have to, you played through with a slightly different point of view. I may have to watch, YouTube videos or something to find out what Ashley's actually like. If you let her progress past that point. I always wonder if somebody's actually ever going to be in the bathroom. I don't think they will.
Got the flush.
Full house.
Yes, it is.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir.
It is indeed a full house.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I mean,
I'll pass.
there are definitely stakes. Oh, the poker table's been here the whole time. Nobody's ever used it. Yeah, there are definitely stakes. You're all wearing clothes.
That was quite the negotiation you've pulled off. And having both the Quarians and the Geth on our side, that's a very good thing. Totally took down a Reaper.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, we did.
Sure did. Yes, you did.
One.
Oh, yeah.
Out of how many thousands?
And you know, I'm just gonna have to go with you on trusting the Geth. I hope it works out.
Shadows, you have no idea how often it gets
Yeah,
used
let's
by
talk later.
people, you know, doing the, what's it called? The horizontal tango?
Yeah, let's talk later.
Hey, Commander. Hey, Commander. Hey, Commander.
Like, yeah, we have no idea how often people are in here doing the horizontal tango on the poker table. I was like, I just advanced a major, like I finished a main quest. I thought maybe there'd be some advancement in the romance, but
Hello, Commander.
as yet, no. When do I get my second date? I might have to go back to the Citadel for that. Citadel, we need 1 reinforced officers conference table and extra cleaning fluid. Don't ask. People-
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends.
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
What, again? 3rd time this month. People need a chance to blow off some steam. Improved Geth resistors. These schematics were downloaded from the Geth consensus. They appear to be designs for improved resistor terminals in Geth platforms. The schematics can easily be built into human-sized armor, providing the wearer comfort benefits and providing the wearer combat benefits enjoyed by the Geth. The resistors can be tweaked either to increase the wearer's damage, output, or improve their shields. Adjust the gravity settings. Okay. We could... Shields are power. Shields are power. Let's go with damage bonus. Miniaturized armor capacitors. This data was discovered and downloaded from inside the Geth consensus. Thousands of these miniaturized capacitors were installed beside armor power cells, where they can instantly discharge a stored boost of energy. This boost can be tweaked either to speed up shield regeneration or the rate at which tech, biotic, and combat powers can be used. Power cooldown bonus. Heck yeah. Maybe we need a Mass Effect field around the table. I mean, it's not so bad when it's only 2 people on the table. But once you start adding more, the table just wasn't designed for that. Email from Sergeant Kavanaugh to Sergeant Ichi. It's Ichi. When I first glanced over here, I saw Sergeant Ichi and my brain didn't separate out the letters, and I thought it said spaghetti, and I was confused. And next time you want to warn me that the Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots. I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't firing back. And then this one comes over, said they're allied assistants, and asks for our status. I'm not complaining they saved my crew, but I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. There was that Krogan incident that took the table and a pair of chairs. Oh boy.
The migrant fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. Feel free to look around. Feel free to look around.
Well, I don't mind if I do. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing really to see. I've already done everything I needed. Cliff, I already talked to you. Hello, Garrus.
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too.
I did.
You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days.
Hmm.
Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
Peacemaker.
Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back.
Sorry, Peacemaker brings to mind a very awkward, weird dance.
Not right now.
I'm not sure why. It was very iconic and all over the internet for all of like 5 minutes. I did finally watch like the DC superhero movies, like the DC cinematic universe. I watched all of the ones that are officially part of it on HBO over the Thanksgiving holiday. But Black Adam just came out on HBO, so I'm gonna have to watch that one now too.
Another Reaper has died.
Yep.
You are proving that humans are capable soldiers.
Thanks.
But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
Okay, you are literally and multiple epochs out of date. I just want to slap you. Let's just leave the drunk old uncle to his ravings. Yeah. Like,
the only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars.
Also, what's with your weird water tables?
Firearms do.
How do those work?
All these primitives flying spaceships is unexpected and very dangerous. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
I would if the game would let me. I would just kill you right here and now because you just are infuriating. Not invite him to Thanksgiving. Well, we're about to go talk to the other drunk uncle.
Gabi, have you ever seen recordings of Liara's mother?
What are you going to say about her?
Yes? What about her?
And remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
Have you noticed that older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample? Do you think they just keep growing?
Kenneth!
I think I'll spend my sunset days in an Asari retirement home.
If I don't kill you first.
Daniels, please do. Oh God, I really liked this pair before, but who decided to give him such ickily misogynistic commentary? He didn't used to be like that in the earlier games.
All propulsion systems are running optimal.
Like, I don't understand why they rewrote him to be this, because he was not that in the previous game.
Nothing to report, Commander. Nothing to report, Commander.
Or I wouldn't have thought of him as fondly as I did.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Tali?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry, from Rannoch.
Oh, it's still the
In
fleet.
old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That's very daring of people. Sure, we've been at war with you for ages. But now that peace has been declared, stick yourself into the electronics of the suit that means that I don't die. And start making changes. That is just... It's only been like 20 hours since since peace was declared. Like, it's too soon to let them insert themselves as a living program in the controls of the suit that keeps you alive.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that close to what happened before the Geth rebelled last time?
Yes, but this time, the Geth and the Quarians have chosen it. That's not to say there aren't issues. What if no Geth wants to augment Admiral Gerrel because of his role in the war? And who decides on something that affects the suit? But as problems go, I'll take them over what we had. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
I guess in the context of like video game timelines, it makes sense. In the context of real world timelines, whoa, slow down there. We're not ready for any of that.
I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it. Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together.
Yay!
Hey, Shepard. Hey, Shepard.
But I think the Crucible already had an author. It's good that you've done amazing work on it, but I'm pretty sure the Crucible already had an author. My brain wants to say it's Arthur Miller, but that's also... It's been a while since I thought about the play, so it's a trivia piece that I would want to verify before actually relying upon it. Starboard cargo. Oh, this is where Allers lives. I always forget about her.
Commander.
I truly do always forget about Allers. Shuttle Bay. Hey there, Cortez.
Everything okay, Shepard?
Yeah, how about with you?
Good to see you, Commander. Good to see you, Commander.
That's all you got for me, huh? Well, that was disappointing. I know we picked something up. We have the armor set. Cerberus Ajax armor. But we actually have like a second set here. I guess we did before, didn't we? I don't know. bad. Look at how horrible that is. What's with the, like, completely free nose and mouth? And everything else, like, protected to the, like... It's like a weird gimp suit. That, as awkward as it looks, I can sort of understand. Although I don't know why it's not connected in the back. It looks like two earpieces that are too heavy to actually fit or to actually balance on the ear. But I could see it as you've got a HUD for the eyes, and then you've got like the nose pieces, and the jawline piece would be to provide atmosphere. I do plan to Shadows. I've played it before, but not on stream. So I do plan to play Andromeda after this. That one's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And this one makes sense. Like, it's a helmet with a strap. I'm judging fashion. I totally didn't even look at the stats of these things. Like, this, I think, is still the only one that makes sense for me. That one's okay. I don't really like the look of it, though. And reduction in shield, increased weapon and headshot damage, not worth it. So this one's okay if you never want to see the person that you spent forever creating. Death mask. N7 breather, N7, no helmet. Yeah, we'll stick with this one. I know we picked something up. I don't remember what it was. I thought it was a chest piece, but that doesn't mean I will ever know which one. Rosenkopf materials. Max Arsenal. Power recharge goes down. Yeah, Rosenkopf it is. Legs. It's leg day. I don't know. I check every time. I mean, there's never anything. There's a Critical Role reference in Andromeda? Really? When did Andromeda first come out? Because CR started in 2015, right? When did Andromeda get released? I don't know that I need to use that term. 2017. Really? I don't know what the CR reference is, but I've played the game and then I've restarted the game like 4 times. I've never done a full like New Game Plus in Andromeda, which is maybe what I'll do for stream. I don't know. That might be something where I ask you all if you'd prefer me do a regular start or a New Game Plus. The Flophouse mission. I think so, yeah. Ooh, This, I want to upgrade this one. No, cancel that. Plasma shotgun. Upgrade the plasma shotgun. Why do you keep switching? The rest of them, I don't know how important it is to really get them upgraded, but might as well spend the money. Is Strong Jaw really? Strong Jaw Grog? I am totally gonna have to like look for that because I don't remember that. And I definitely would have, or I should have noticed it because I definitely knew what CR was when I played that. It's pretty. It's much too heavy. Heavy. You got so heavy on me, yeah. Sorry. Musicals on the brain. I immediately went to Dreamgirls with the word heavy. Damage up. Is there anything else that will lower the weight? No? I don't see any way that my current character would ever be able to carry this weapon. It's just too heavy. No. Yeah, no. It's fine. I have plenty of guns. I don't think there's any more to talk to. I think we talked to everybody. 1.5 hours? Might be a good time for people to take a quick bio break. Indeed, if you need to take a break and have, offload water, ingest water, get a snack, take your meds, stand up for a moment, all the things that people do to care for their bodies. Now might be a good time. I'm okay at the moment. And we just finished running around and talking to everybody, so now I want to go and check out the journal. Well, we stand here at the mission computer, or at the galaxy map. I have 8 points to spend. Keeping me hydrated. I wish I could just make that free for you, Portico. Like, I wish I could say mods can use channel points whenever they want. I have 8 points. If I do tech armor, 6. Power speed penalty. What is the power speed penalty? Sure. We done did it. Look at that. There's only 2 skills that we haven't maxed out. Hello, journal. Hello, journal. Hello, journal. We got codex entries. We got everything this time. Weapons, armor, and equipment.
The Reaper weapon, like the Geth plasma shotgun, the Spitfire is not a true energy weapon. Instead, the minigun magnetically flings clusters of superconducting toroids. These donut-shaped projectiles are designed to shatter upon impact, arcing electricity between the fragments and flash-converting them to plasma. The gun's punishing automatic blasts impact with the heat of a cutting torch. The weapon's stopping power has garnered the attention of both Alliance and Quarian intelligence, who theorized that the Spitfire may have been designed to destroy other Geth. Enough Spitfires have been found in the field to suggest that the weapon is out of the prototyping stage and that a schism among synthetics may have forced them into production.
Okay. Secondary Codex, the Reaper War. Desperate measures. Faced with utter annihilation, military planners have considered extreme solutions in their quest to stop the Reapers. The two most plausible are the destruction of mass relays and the use of starships as suicide weapons. Destroying a mass relay to stop the Reapers' advance is infeasible, although it has recently been proven that mass relays can be destroyed. A ruptured relay liberates enough energy to ruin any terrestrial world in the relay's solar system. It would take too long to evacuate the millions or billions of people living near each relay, and the Council is unwilling to sacrifice that many lives when combat stands a chance of saving them. Even if a garden world were to survive the relay's destruction, the Reapers have infinite patience. They traveled out of dark space using conventional FTL. Travel within the galaxy is not an insurmountable barrier. Totally not saving for a full playthrough game? Why not? You should. Posture and stretch. I will in a moment. Meanwhile, starships are too costly to be used as projectiles, given that it would take many collisions to seriously harm a Reaper. Some armchair admirals suggest that a single starship traveling faster than light could obliterate a Reaper capital ship, but all ships based on Mass Effect technology possess hardwired safety features to prevent FTL collisions. If a ship's FTL plotter finds a significant object in the path of a planned jump, the FTL drive refuses to fire in the first place. This is not a perfect safety feature. The sensors can only scan for objects within a reasonable distance at light speed, and a navigator must plot the rest of the course, but it is so inherent to the... Sorry, I don't know what just happened there. But it is so inherent to the FTL warm-up process that removing it is nigh impossible. Cynical intelligence analysts note that the secret to Mass Effect technology, including that safety system, has always been attributed to the Protheans, just as the mass relays were. I've never had a yawn that just came out of nowhere like a sneeze. That was very unusual. Mobius, thank you for the self-care redeems. I think I had food after running around and doing lots of stuff, and now I've been sitting still. And that's why I'm yawning. But I will sit up straighter. I will deal with my itchy nose. And I will hydrate. And then I'll read, hopefully the last Codex entry, because I'd like to shoot things. The Battle of Rannoch. The Quarians' plan to take back their homeworld was risky, and could easily have led to their annihilation if a peaceful solution had not been found. In an initial battle against the Reaper-upgraded Geth ships, the Quarians found their heavy fleet and a portion of the patrol fleet outmatched. To stave off defeat, the Quarians received... I really truly do not know why sometimes I see words that aren't there. To stave off defeat, the Quarians retreated at FTL speeds to rally with the civilian fleet on the far side of Rannoch's sun, Tikkun. Temporarily hidden, but with only minutes of advance warning should a Geth scout spot them, the Quarians planned counterattacks to disrupt the Geth link with the Reapers. First, preying on a damaged Geth dreadnought, The Quarians followed by sending strike teams to Rannoch's surface to destroy the Reaper that was transmitting improved software to Geth forces. When the Reaper uplink was disrupted, the Geth suffered momentary downgrades in response time and intelligence, allowing the Quarians to press their advantage. But an emergency order from Commander Shepard and Admiral Shalara'an Vastombe broke off hostilities before the Geth's full capabilities were restored. It is to the Quarians' credit that all 3 fleets obeyed the order to cease fire, even the civilian fleet, which had little combat experience. The Geth, for their part, bore no ill will toward enemy combatants and broke off hostilities with perfect discipline. It remains to be seen how the Geth and the Quarians will manage to coexist on Rannoch. For now, they have committed their considerable military forces to repel the Reapers. Given the long-lasting animosity between the Geth and Quarians, it is possible that the Reapers did not plan for the possibility of such an alliance and will be unprepared to contend with both armadas. Yep, that was the final codex entry that was unread. We have a new priority mission, the Citadel. The Asari counselor wishes to talk privately about a matter pertaining to the war effort. Meet her on the Citadel. All right, of the missions, Citadel, Cerberus ciphers. Find them and deliver. No idea whether we've found them. Chemical treatment, find a treatment plan. Cacliosaur fossil, find one and return it. Reaper code fragments, find a Reaper code fragment and deliver it. Shore leave! The Normandy is due for retrofits! And the crew has earned shore leave. Bring the Normandy to the Citadel and visit Admiral Anderson's apartment. I've been told save that one until the very, very, very end. Target jamming technology. No shore leave yet. Is this related to why shore leave is always bad in Steampunk Land? Huh. Dakuna, maybe? Code of the Ancients. An Elcor on the Citadel needs the Code of the Ancients. Recover the Holy Book from Dakuna and return it to him at Purgatory. It's because redacted. Okay. Hades Nexus Obelisk of Karza. These are mostly the fetch missions that we have tried to do. N7. Fuel reactors. A vital depot has gone silent, leaving Allied fleets short on desperately needed fuel. Investigate the depot and get it operational again. I think it's a side quest. That sounds like a side quest, doesn't it? Also, we have this one. Omega is DLC, right? Yeah. So I think we'll do fuel reactors. Well, as we go to the map, we will look to see if there are any systems that are not 100%, and then try to 100% them to collect all the things that we need to turn into people. Then we'll do fuel reactors, and then it might be time for Omega. Because DLC is side quest. You can neither confirm nor deny the presence of nuclear weapons on board the USS Abraham Lincoln. For some reason, shore leave always triggers that response in your brain. Is that from a movie? Is that... I don't know a lot of like nuclear sub or movies. Oh, it's from your life. Oh my gosh. I thought maybe it was from a movie, but wow. Okay. Thankfully, Reaper's not responding to scanners, so that's a good thing. Might mean that they're safe here in Tikkun. Is there anything outside the system? Nope. Huzzah. Plot mass relay jump. Okay, starting here, the neighboring system known as the Far Rim doesn't say 100%. Let's take a look. I presume that that's a pretty standard line for any vessels that are not already known to possess nuclear weapons. I can neither confirm nor deny whether the presence of nuclear weapons on board this ship. The Lincoln is a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. When you pull into a port, that is what is drilled into your heads as yeah. Nuclear-powered does not necessarily mean that nuclear weapons are present. And generally, for operational security reasons, I would expect that it's generally not desired for people to know whether there are nuclear weapons on a specific vessel. All right, we're in the Dolan system. Look at the beautifully huge star. Did we already read about these planets? Gotha? We probably did, didn't we? See what happens if I scan. Maybe there's just nothing in this system for Karum. Yeah, we've definitely been here. Haystrom. Is there stuff in Ma'at? You would not have assumed that an aircraft carrier would have nukes as part of its standard loadout. That language makes you more suspicious? Yes, Jody. Massive, son. And here we are in the Ma'at system, where there is basically nothing. But come on. Why are the Reapers here if there's nothing in the system? I scan and Reapers come, and that means there's supposed to be something recoverable in the system, right? Why are...
Faster than light jump successful.
What am I missing? Seriously.
Evasion successful.
Multiple aircraft on board are capable of deploying nuclear weapons. That's not to say that they are equipped with them. Capability does not mean present.
Reapers eluded.
It seems like there should be something in the Ma'at system, but I don't find anything when I scan. I ran out of fuel. This is the first time I have run out of fuel ever in this game. Oh wait, was there a fuel depot there? Maybe they just don't like the loud music I'm playing. Regardless, I know there's a fuel depot here. Let's talk to the fuel despot. Bye, fuel. None of this by erasure, by fuel. All right. So, Perseus Vale, Far Rim, Hades Nexus. We definitely had stuff we were supposed to recover from the Hades Nexus. I have no idea if we've already gotten it because it doesn't tell me. We're in the Hecate system. There's the Pamiat system, the Sheol system. None of them have percentages on them. The Hoplus system. Let's start in Sheol. Enter system. Single planetary body around a sun.
I found something.
Good for you, Guy Hinnom. A nearly atmosphereless, tidally locked planet orbiting a red dwarf star, Guy Hinnom was the first place human explorers discovered a dedicated Prothean burial ground. While a few sites were saved for posterity, Eldfell Ashland Mining successfully lobbied to scout the rest of the planet for Element Zero and soon was embroiled in a scandal. Mining teams were looting grave sites, searching for Ezo and other treasures, and many got rich off the so-called cemetery business. While EAM officially brought a stop to the looting, its mining teams remain on the planet, prospecting the unclaimed territory and taking their ore to the Pamiat system for refining. Travel advisory. Armed conflicts have broken out between miners and scientists staking claims to Prothean ruins. Visitors are advised to employ security while exploring unknown regions of the planet. Population 11,503. Orbital distance 0.83 AU. Orbital period 0.8 Earth years. Radius 2,379 kilometers. Day length 0.8 Earth years. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature 35 Celsius in the habitable zone. 108 Celsius to minus 120 Celsius in the uninhabitable zone. Surface gravity is 0.1 G. Begin scanning. Scanning. Item located. What do we get? What do we get? Prothean sphere. That was one of the things that we were sent to find. And we have 100% of the Sheol system. Off to Pamiat. We're gonna run out of fuel. It's highly likely. Here we are in lovely Pamiat with its golden sun. The first planet is the Komarov, the planet of Komarov. Ooh, look at that. It's like a pretty like lavendery purple, like a grayish sort of lavender with deeper purples in the craters. I know we've seen this planet like graphic before, but I like it. It's very pretty. Komarov, first charted by the Asari but colonized by humans, the Pamiat system is home to Komarov, an Earth-based body near the star. It has little atmosphere to speak of, but this has not stopped exploration by robo-miners who have recovered iridium from the planet's crust. Orbital distance 1 AU, orbital period 1 Earth year. Radius 6,861 kilometers. Day length 39.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature 55 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.3 G. 1,000? I don't know what my brain was doing there. Dobrovolsky. Another near-Earth-sized rock planet without much atmosphere to speak of, Dobrovolsky is home to Atlai Mineral Works, a local extraction company noted for its success in Ezo refining. The planet itself provides aluminum for local fabricators, which are churning out habitats at an astonishing rate for a system that has no garden planets. With its ore supply coming all the way from the Sheol system, Dobrovolsky is held up as the proof of the miner's cliché, where there's Ezo, there's an economy. Orbital distance 2.3 AU, orbital period 3.5 Earth years, radius 6,972 kilometers, day length 59.1 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.21 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 46 Celsius, surface gravity 0.9 G. And then we have Patsayev, It looks like it's dressed in camo. A rock planet encased in frozen oceans, Patsayev was notable for the largest written message ever created by a human being. Andrei Kobzar, a disgruntled miner whose fortunes were spent prospecting for Ezo, used the mass accelerator cannon of a local mercenary group's A-61 Mantis gunship to carve a 208-kilometer-long message in the ice saying, Zdez Nichego net. Russian for there's nothing here. Zdez Nichego net. I would assume net? I don't know. I've never actually learned any Russian whatsoever. So I'm doing my best here. The message used to be visible from low orbit. Ironically, the message itself appears to have been melted away by another determined individual with heavy equipment, and now, truly, there is nothing here. Orbital distance 4.2 AU, orbital period 8.6 Earth years, radius 6,351 kilometers, day length 18.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature minus 118 Celsius, the surface gravity 1G. And then there is an asteroidal belt. I'm hearing a sound cue like there's a planet here, but there's not.
Confirmed.
Ha! I was right. The wreckage of a fuel depot destroyed by enemy forces. Fuel can be salvaged from the debris. Recovered 100 units of fuel. I heard... Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot my foot. Volkov. A dwarf planet, Volkov, has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton. Home to a thriving iridium mining community, Volkov's reputation is summed up as rich but dangerous. Pirates often lurk behind Volkov's two moonlets, Zenevia and Elena, and cripple freighters leaving the atmosphere. To make matters worse, Volkov sits in the Kazov Belt, a field of asteroids and other small bodies, which leads to frequent meteor strikes on the planet. Meteor-related casualties remain rare, but on Volkov, the chances of such a death are high enough that they are factored into insurance premiums. Population 3,800, orbital distance 8.5 AU, orbital period 24.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 3.75 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 59 Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 G. Okay. Reaper's gonna reap. Reaper's gonna reap. Oh, enter orbit. I won that contest. Let's see if I escape with my life after I pick up whatever this is. Hello. Are we going all the way around the globe? Alliance frigate Leipzig. War asset updated. Alliance First Fleet. Nice. Nicey nice. All right, let's run away from Dobrovolsky. Run away. Run away. Huh.
Faster than light jump successful.
I mean, I don't think I was going faster than light, but sure, Edie. Thank you for the compliment. And here we are in the Hoplus system. Another nice yellow star, Teleria. A rock with all traces of atmosphere burned away, Teleria orbits the star Hoplus at a blistering pace every 36 days. Though tidally locked, even its twilight belt and shaded side are too barren to support life. With so many resources on its sister planet Trident, Teleria has largely been ignored by the galactic surveying community. Orbital distance 0.1 AU, orbital period 0.1 Earth years, radius 3,569 kilometers, day length 0.1 Earth years, tidal lock, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature 908 Celsius, mean, surface gravity 0.2 G. Copies. Macaria's largest moon, Copis, is a desolate place with an extremely thin atmosphere. Its crust is largely silica-based and there are no signs of water. Like its parent planet, its high albedo keeps it from being a total inferno, and when occluded by Macaria, its temperatures can be nearly tolerable. Its low gravity can easily be countered by a vehicular or personal mass effect field for comfortable exploration. Orbital distance 0.55 AU, orbital period. Wait, it doesn't give me that. Radius 1,733 kilometers. Day length 21.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature 51 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.1 G. It didn't even say orbital period, and I read so many of them that my mouth immediately started trying to read text that was not on the screen. They got me. Macaria. A small rock planet, Macaria's thin atmosphere and high albedo keeps it from being much hotter than it is. That sentence is impossible. The crust is high in sodium oxide, giving the planet a whitish tinge. Orbital distance 0.5 AU, radius 4,733 kilometers, day length 34.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature 206 Celsius, surface gravity 0.5 G. It is not possible for Macaria's thin atmosphere and high albedo to keep it from being hotter than it is. Right? No, okay, I guess the way the sentence is written is right. I think my brain wanted it to be feeling hotter than it is. But no, you can keep something from being much hotter than it is. When I was reading it, when I was narrating it the first time, like when I'm reading out loud, I don't often, like my brain doesn't process things the same. So I got to the end of the sentence and I was like, I thought it was saying something about that those things altered the way, like, I thought it was saying that those things altered some essential characteristic of the planet, and that it wasn't actually possible for the way it was written. That's not what they were saying. I misinterpreted it. It's right, but it sounds off. It can't go much hotter because of the reflection. Poorly worded, but correct. Yeah, Mobius. When I went back to analyze it, I realized, no, this actually is grammatically correct. It just, I parsed it wrong when I was reading it out loud. My brain did not process it as I was reading it out loud, which often happens. Like, I'll finish reading something out loud and I have no idea what I just read. Because reading out doesn't internalize it for me. I try here, but yeah, often it doesn't internalize it, which is why sometimes I'll read something and then I'll have to ask you guys later. I'm like, have we encountered this before? Because I don't remember. Trident. The art for this planet is really pretty. I like that one a lot. A human-dominated world with over 95% of its surface covered by salt water. Trident is home to a dazzling array of life. The oceans are filled with creatures ranging from tiny bivalves to mammoth vertebrates, unequaled even by Earth's whales and ichthyosaurs. Small archipelagos create what little land there is, and its valuable real estate is fought over constantly. Underwater extraction operations have recovered a number of valuable minerals from the ocean floor, including iridium, uranium, and dust from Ezo. A largely lawless world, Trident is home to a rogues gallery. Okay, we're on Trident. It's official now. Of unethical corporations exploiting the resources of the planet and actual rogues, except in this case they mean criminals, slavers, and mercenaries, working the shadows. Travel advisory. Due to extreme weather conditions, all traffic to the surface is grounded. Trident Spaceport Control predicts this condition will persist until the end of hurricane season. Colony founded 2144 CE. Population 6.8 million. Capital New Cousteau. Orbital distance 2 AU. Orbital period 2.8 Earth years. Radius 6,905 kilometers. Day length 27.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 27 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.1 G. It sounds like a world you made minus the rogues. I mean, it sounds pretty cool. I've played many a game of Civilization on a planet very much like what was described here. But yeah, we're officially on Trident since, there's a rogues gallery there, right? Is the Humble Bundle for the Civilization games still active? Since I mentioned Civilization.
I found something.
I should bring that up. Is it rent controlled? Got some fuel. The games that I really, really, really want to get working, or to find that somebody has finally put into like Good Old Games or something like that, I would love to play Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri again. Or Civilization 2. As I've not found them available for like download on modern machines, and I have never tried to install something just in DOSBox. The DOSBox games that I've used came as downloads from GOG or Steam. I have the discs for Alpha Centauri. I would just need to get an optical drive so I could make a disk image, but then I don't know how to go about installing it in DOSBox. I would love to play those. And Civ 2 was pretty cool because it had the standard Civilization, but then it also had a sci-fi version where it was the same game but with a sci-fi skin over it. And then it had a fantasy version. I loved the fantasy version because it was essentially the same game, but you could play as the Stygians and your entire civilization was underground, or essentially they had an avian race that you were building your civilization up in the clouds. I loved playing that. Anyway, Aegis. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Aegis was the site of an unparalleled economic event. Economic event? Eyes, what are you seeing? Like, it says cosmic. I'm gonna put eye drops in real quick. Like, honestly, I have no idea why I looked at the screen and I read economic for the word cosmic. That makes no sense. You have a planet called Gaia that's an island planet. Economic canyons. No, economic crayons. Yes, economic crayons. It doesn't even start with the same. Anyway, a hydrogen-helium gas giant, Aegis was the site of an unparalleled cosmic event roughly 1.8 million years ago. An extrasolar body about 200 square kilometers in size was drawn into Aegis's gravity well and struck the Jovian planet, blasting enough dust and material into orbit to create a ring. An urban legend has grown over this event. The story goes that if the extrasolar body, usually called a comet, was unaffected by the gravity well of Aegis, it would have coincided with an orbit of Trident and created an extinction-level event on that planet. Prevailing scientific opinion holds that this is an exaggeration at best. Orbital distance 4.5 AU, orbital period 9.6 Earth years, radius 53,682 kilometers, and day length 11.6 Earth hours. Okay, we got half of the stuff that we need to from this system. Let us scan Aegis. Let us scan the inner. It's on Copis. Start the scanner. Start the scanner. I didn't realize I was going to do lots and lots of scanning today, but, you know, it's fine. We had a lot of shooting last week. Obelisk of Karza! That's another one of those side questy missions. And we always do side quests first.
Evasion successful.
71%. Wait, where did the system go? Oh, I need to just go to Hecate, right? I swear there was something over here. What in the heck? There's always a lot of scanning with massive... Yeah. So Andromeda, I will not be trying to 100% mining zones in Andromeda. I have done that. It is not worth it. I will not be doing it ever again. Thank you, Lord Portico, for the self-cares. It's ridiculous trying to get them like fully harvested, and it's not worth it. So yeah. Oh. Hydration. Important. Have you hailed hydrate it recently? Itchy nose, itchy nose. Apologies. Apparently I'm scanning. I wasn't quite ready to be scanning. I hit the wrong button. In the Hecate system, the first planet is Asteria, as long as there's not one like basically in the coronosphere of the star. Look at this yellowy brownish planet. Asteria, a habitable planet known for its arid, sulfurous deserts. Asteria is colonized near the poles to avoid the uncomfortable temperatures that can reach 65 degrees Celsius in more southern latitudes. While the seas contain primitive animal life, little of it can live on land, leaving the soil to hardy plants that can survive in the extreme heat. Asteria is home to thriving human and Asari agrarian colonies, but little in the way of manufacturing or mining. Travel advisory. Carbon dioxide concentrations can reach 2,500 parts per million in Asteria's atmosphere. Citizens should carry supplemental oxygen for children and the elderly. Consult with local governments to discuss animal companion detection systems or other preparatory measures. Alliance Bulletin. Geth have been encountered in the Hecate system. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Colony founded 2044 CE. Population 188 million. Capital Black Damp. Orbital distance 1.3 AU. Orbital period 1.5 Earth years. Radius 5,900 kilometers. Day length 21.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.2 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature 25 Celsius in the habitable zone. Surface gravity 0.8 G. Next planet is Kerr. A dry, desolate planet, Kerr is temperate but supports little life above the macroscopic level. Its Earth-like temperatures and gravity make it an appealing place to build habitation hideaways, attracting Batarian slavers and criminals who can't afford more luxurious safe houses on other planets. Its forgiving nitrogen-helium atmosphere makes EVAs possible with a minimal amount of equipment. A breathing mask and warm clothing is usually sufficient. Mining and other legitimate activities are few and far between on Kerr. The planet's crust is largely free of precious metals, instead producing kilometers upon kilometers of dolomitic limestone, calcite, and gypsum. Alliance Bulletin. Geth have been encountered in the Hecate system. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 2.2 AU. Orbital period 3.3 Earth years. Radius 6,420 kilometers. Day length 61.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.2 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature -4 Celsius and surface gravity 1.1 G. Triodia. Another one that I really like the look of. A modestly sized gas giant with an icy core, Triodia's hydrogen and methane atmosphere gives it a bluish color. It has 14 moons, named after Asari virtues. Alliance Bulletin. Geth have been encountered in the Hecate system. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 4.8 AU. Orbital period 10.5 Earth years. Radius 27,206 kilometers. Day length 18.7 Earth hours. Guessing we'll find something worth getting there. Just a complete and total guess. I don't even know if there's any. There's got to be something in this system. Bothros. A rock and ice planet, Bothros is home to a scientific community. Nope. Scratch that. A rock and ice planet, Bothros is home to a scientific curiosity. Evidence of a primate-like spacefaring civilization was found frozen in its equatorial ice, ranging from melted fragments of metal to preserved remains of the creatures still wearing suits for extravehicular activity. Further exploration revealed that their habitation centers were vaporized by orbital bombardments from railgun-like weapons hitting with a force of approximately 120 kilotons of TNT. Only those that fled or happened to be away from the habitats were preserved in the ice, where they died of asphyxiation. The unknown species did not come from Asteria, but scientific teams are looking for evidence that they visited there. It is difficult to believe they would colonize a frozen rock like Bothros and ignore a lush garden world. Their world of origin is also a mystery. Alliance Bulletin. Geth have been encountered in the Hecate system. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 8.5 AU. Orbital period 24.8 Earth years. Radius 7,191 kilometers. Day length 51 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature -142 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.5 G. And now...
Signal.
Aha! 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 Investigate! Fuel depot! Leave orbit! Run away!
Reapers eluded.
We got half the stuff in that system. And here it is on Asteria. Start the scanner. All right, boss. Start the scanner. Ding, 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 ding. Launch the probes. Alliance frigate, Hong Kong. And run away.
Faster than light jump successful.
Now I have to go back in there and use the mass relay. Oopie doopie. Oh jeepers, criminy plot mass relay jump. Oh, Hades Nexus, 100%. Kaelston Rift, 100%. Ninma Cluster, not 100%. Anakin Beta, 100%. Hades Gamma, 100%. Gemini Sigma. Argos Rho. Kite's Nest. Exodus Cluster. Horsehead Nebula. Anos. So there's a couple of them that I just don't know. Cylean Nebula. Is that new? It's flashing like maybe it's new. Fuel reactors. That's the fuel reactors quest. I think it is like totally and completely new. Ismar Frontier, Crescent, Shrike. 100% to the Shrike Abyssal. Okay. Valhallan, Sigurd's Cradle. I don't know if we just haven't been assigned the quest. Ninma seems like one that something should be here and that we just don't have it. And the Reapers don't come. Wait, no, the Reapers do come, which is why I think there's gotta be something here. But I don't know what it would be because I have never found it.
Reapers eluded.
Just gonna run through, do some scanning. Whoa! Run away! Oh God.
Faster than light jump successful.
Let's check out the neighboring system real quick. Malazul. Anything? Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. See, the Reapers don't even get alerted in this system. I have no clue. Wish me luck getting to the relay station. Hi. Plot mass relay jump.
Successful.
Oh boy. What was the other one? Argos Row? Joker continues to be a really good pilot. You're not kidding. The Hydra system. And the Phoenix system. Reapers are interested in Phoenix, or in Hydra. Gorgon, Phoenix, Hydra. I feel like we have to have explored these before, right? It's a ginormous star here in the Gorgon system. Whoa. Vectra? We have not. I do not remember these names. Cameron? Charblu? I have never seen these names before. Hello, Gorgon system. Who you? Whoa. Whoa! Look at this planet. Whoa is a terrestrial planet only known from scan data picked up by unmanned probes. Though over 76 AU from the blue giant Gorgon, temperatures in Who's orbit are still dangerously high. Only ships with very powerful heat radiating systems can venture that deep into the system. Fortunately, Woo is not a terribly interesting world. It has a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and methane, and the scorching surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of platinum. The world is tightly locked to Woo, leaving the sunward side scorched and irradiated wasteland, and the dark side a frigid and ice-crusted. Yep, there's at least an extra A in that sentence. Orbital distance 76.4 AU, orbital period 158 Earth years, radius 6,959 kilometers, day length 158 Earth years, atmospheric pressure 44.44 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 1,157 Celsius, the surface gravity 0.66 G. How? Maybe the system just showed up, but it wasn't flashing. Vectra is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane and sodium in its atmosphere. The heat of the star, Gorgon, is slowly blasting away the gas giant's massive atmosphere, which is visible as a long, dim trail that trails behind the planet. Orbital distance 99.45 AU, orbital period 234.7 Earth years, radius 69,833 blah 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 blah. Radius 69,833 kilometers, day length 234.7 Earth years. I try. My tongue likes to trip along as I read the things out loud. Cameron. Cameron is a terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and argon. The surface is scorching hot, primarily composed of iron with deposits of nickel. Like Wuo, Cameron is tide-locked to the blue giant, forever looking into the face of the Gorgon. How poetic. Orbital distance 199 AU, orbital period 664.8 Earth years, radius 5,198 kilometers, day length 664.8 Earth years, atmospheric pressure 0.23 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 747 Celsius, surface gravity 0.55 G. And then it looks like an ice giant, Char-Blue. Is Char-Blue a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant? The methane in Char-Blue's atmosphere gives it an azure hue. The Asari crew, who initially surveyed the system during Earth's 17th century, named Char-Blue after the then popular soprano. The singer was renowned for her unusual skin tone, which was quite similar to that of the planet. Orbital period 373.63 AU, orbital period 1,711 Earth years, radius 43,342 kilometers, day length 1,711 Earth years. I have no idea why my brain kept wanting to parse those as hundreds instead of thousands, but it did. Sleekon. Slikon or Sleekon, not Skeleton, which is what my brain wanted it to be. Orbiting at an unbelievable distance of 710 AU, or over 66 billion kilometers from Gorgon, Sleekon is a huge gas giant with an atmosphere tainted by methane and chlorine. Orbital distance 709.9 AU, orbital period 4,483.1 Earth years, radius 77,115 kilometers, day length 44.83 Earth, 40. Wow, that's not the number. 4,483.1 Earth years. Jeepers. Jeepers, sir. I can't believe you did it so poorly.
I found something.
Aha. It's on Cameron. What did you find on Cameron? Ding ding. Advanced power relays. That was a quest item, I think. Yeah. Oh, 100% of assets with those, and I got caught by the Reppas. That is one death today. Oopie doopie. I think I need to grab those again, don't I? Yeah. Ha! Let us start the scanner and grab... I did not mean to shoot the probe there. There was nothing there to probe. Okay. I hope I didn't lose everything from all the other systems I visited. I've never considered that. No. Because they stay 100% hit. It must like autosave between systems. Enter system. This system is known as Phoenix. Not Dark Phoenix, just Phoenix. Patashi. No, we definitely read about Patashi before. Silsalto? Okay, maybe not. This is weird. Intaisei? Yeah, no, we have not. Never mind. Patashi sounds really familiar though. Patashi is a sun-blasted terrestrial world whose atmosphere was blasted away millennia ago by the star Phoenix. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of tin. Due to its relatively low density, Patashi is tidally locked to Phoenix. Seas of molten light metals cover much of the sunward side. Orbital distance 0.5 AU, orbital period 0.3 Earth years, radius 7,082 kilometers, day length 0.3 Earth years, atmospheric pressure 0, surface temperature 546 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.75 G. There doesn't seem to be anything in the asteroidal belt at the moment. When we start scanning, there might be. Silsalto. Ooh, that's a... It's a pretty graphic. I like that it's green, but it's just a smidge to the brown. It's got a little more yellow in it than I would prefer color-wise, which is interesting in itself. Silsalto is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. It has no remarkable features. I think it does. I was just talking about them. Orbital distance 13 AU, orbital period 36 Earth years, radius 56,621 kilometers, day length 13.6 Earth hours. I think its color is quite unique. Intaisei. Oh wow, look at that one. It's like all gold and blue. An atmosphere similar to Earth's made Intaisei an early candidate for human colonization. However, prohibitively high temperatures and an arid climate have proven a hindrance to terraforming and agriculture. A few human cities were founded, but the majority of the human population on Intaisei remains scattered across the vast deserts, operating wind farms and geological research stations. Colony founded 2166, population 150,000, capital Thoreau Mesa. Orbital distance 15.68 AU, orbital period 47.8 Earth years, radius 5,897 kilometers, day length 27.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.95 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 46 Celsius, surface gravity 0.8 G. Interesting that the population estimates we've gotten recently don't mention that that is pre-Reaper invasion. And most of these planets don't seem to have been hit by the Reapers yet. Tuntao. Tuntao is an enormous, low-density terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and helium. Despite being nearly 20 AU from Phoenix, the star's great heat and the insulating thickness of the atmosphere make the surface surprisingly temperate. The crust is mainly composed of sodium and silicon dioxide with deposits of various light metals. While Tuntao is not habitable, the relative pleasantness of the surface conditions make it a popular location for small ships traveling through the Argos Rho cluster to land for drive discharge. Orbital distance 19.1 AU, orbital period 63.8 Earth years, radius 11,867 kilometers, day length 69.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 3.12 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 21 Celsius, surface gravity 1.1 G. And then we have another belt. I don't think anyone in this belt says Beltalowda, but you know, Pinnacle Station exists here, so quite possibly they do. It's tiny. The asteroid-based Pinnacle Station was originally constructed by the Turians to function as a concealed command center during the Krogan rebellions. It has been retrofitted as a military training facility for all high-level special operations teams employed by the Council. The station's combat simulator allows teams to train under a variety of hazardous conditions. Population 1,200, radius 340 meters. And then we have Vebinok. Vebinok is a small terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of carbonaceous material, water ice, and low-density silicates. Rare but concentrated loads of light metals have been deposited by asteroid impacts. One hemisphere of Vebinok is covered by surface deposits of oxidized copper. Approximately 270 years ago, a Turian bulk gas transport was attacked by pirates in the Phoenix system. Damaged, it made a rough landing on Vebinok. The heat of the landing melted significant quantities of surface ice and ruptured shipping containers, spilling LOX across the surface. Before this evaporated and escaped Vebinok's weak gravity, it reacted to cause the widespread rust. Orbital distance 24.7 AU, orbital period 94.5 Earth years, radius 3,379 kilometers, day length 68.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 20.27 Sorry, atmospheric pressure 0.27 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 154 Celsius, surface gravity 0.28 G. Okay, start at the middle and work your way out with the scanner, man. Oh dear, I think we got their attention, dude.
Signal
Come on.
confirmed.
Oh, jeepers. Oh, jeez.
Reapers eluded.
Hurry it up, dude. Dude, the Reapers are coming, man. Oh, jeez. Enter orbit. Oh, wow. The scanner. I doubt I'm gonna be getting away with whatever this is. Turian, Spec Ops team. Run for it. Oh, they got me. That's death too. It was a close one. It was a totally close one. Dang, these Reapers. These Reapers in there reaping. We're just gonna exit this way because then when I enter the system, I will be right here. Enter orbit. Begin the scanner. Yeah, there was no way I was getting away from that. The Reaper was too close. Talk. Run away!
Reapers eluded.
Okay, and the other was like here on Intercept.
Faster than light jump successful.
Enter system. Exit
Evasion
system.
successful.
Enter system. Run to planet. Enter orbit. Hoppy blah blue. Start scanner. This is so stressful. Why did they make the I guess they wanted excitement added? I don't know. Fossilized Cacliosaur! I found it! Now let's run for our lives! Because somebody wanted a dinosaur! Also, there's more stuff in this system. Where is it? Where is it? What else am I supposed to find, dudes?
Faster than light jump successful.
Da, da, da. Come on!
Evasion successful.
ED, where is it? Are you sure you're using the scanners properly?
Reapers eluded.
Try again! Oh, jeepers.
Light jump successful.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Is this really stressful to try and scan and find this thing while the Reapers are chasing? I'm gonna try it starting on the other side and wow. Come on. One of these planets has to have it, right? Or is it the fuel depot? It's a freaking fuel depot.
Faster than light jump successful.
I could use the fuel, but still, it's a freaking fuel depot. And it took me forever to locate the wreckage of a fuel depot with 450 units of fuel.
Reapers eluded.
All right, off we go to the Hydra system, which has something for us to find. This is going to be like the whole stream today is just these visiting systems now. I don't think I'm going to get to shoot anything. I'm just running from Reapers. Running from Reapers. That is an album title for sure. Or a song, maybe. You think Shep is just standing behind Joker telling him to get going back and scan? I mean, yeah, I mean, Joker and Edie are right there, and they're the two that are doing the flying and the scanning, so sure. The first planet in the Hydra system is Varmalus. And I accidentally already alerted freaking Reapers. Varmalus has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves formed over the millennia by Nope, that didn't work for me. Formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. In these relatively cool areas, some primitive life has developed. Orbital period 0.5 AU, orbital period 0.4 Earth years? That is impossible. Radius 9,593 kilometers, day length 19.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.3 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 503 Celsius, and surface gravity 1.2 G. Its orbital period cannot both be 0.5 AU and 0.4 Earth years. Its orbital distance can be 0.5 AU, but its orbital period is 0.4 Earth years. Metgos. Metgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogical treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Metgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Metgos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. Orbital distance 2 AU, orbital period 2.8 Earth years, radius 7,301 kilometers, day length 47.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 169 Celsius, and surface gravity 1.1 G, and I've definitely visited this world in, what is that game? What is that game? No Man's Sky. I've definitely visited this world in No Man's Sky. They are. Headcanon, this whole system is just names of Argonauts and the monster they encountered. Possibly. The Yar is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has a significant amount of water vapor in the clouds of its upper atmosphere. The Yar was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years. The superheating caused by the impactor's atmospheric passage created a large bank of vicious storms along the equatorial band. Orbital distance 5.45 AU. Orbital period 12.8 Earth years, radius 60,774 kilometers, and day length 11.8 Earth hours. Blah, blah, blah. 2 more planets. Can rum. I don't think I would want can rum. Generally, rum is in barrels or bottles. I'm not sure about cans. Can rum is a small, rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Can rum was the site of the warlord Shiagur's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Shiagur was a female warlord, and one of the few remaining fertile females at that. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Shiagur's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousand of the Turian participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim that they have the blood of Shiagur. Orbital distance 16.52 AU, orbital period 67.3 Earth years, radius 5,220 kilometers, day length 32.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.07 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 132 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.55 G. Can rum? I hope not. Hi, Simsilica. The only roll? Are you talking Crunchyroll? Siba. Was there talk of a roll? I don't remember. Maybe it was a critical one. Siba is a standard Neptune type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. Orbital distance 29.66 AU, orbital period 162.1 Earth years, radius 45,145 kilometers, and day length 12.8 Earth hours. Okay, now comes the fun part. Can I find what needs to be found before the Reapers come and kill me? Come on!
Faster than light jump successful.
Can rum, can't run. They only roll. Oh, they only rolled. I thought it said the only roll. But,
I found something.
Aha! Run away! Run away! Oh my god, run away! Oh my god! Did I make it? I did not. Well, dang. Ding dang dong. Whoopsie, whoopsie doodle. Oh my god, I'm caught. Hi. Thank you for starting me at a much more hospitable spot. But, not really the best spot I could have started at, you know? Oh my god, that one is so fast. Also, I identified the fuel depot.
Eluded.
Entering system. Entering orbit of Can Rum. Starting scanner. Locate items on Can Rum. Haptic optics array. Well, great, grand wonderfulness. I'm so happy I have that now where I did not before.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oops, whoopsie doodle. Enter system. Grab the fuel from the desolate, destroyed fuel depot. And run for the mass relay. Oh my.
Evasion successful.
Argus Row, 100%. I don't know why the Ninma cluster I can't do anything with. I just don't understand. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's my frontier. I can't do anything there. Silean Nebula. We're totally side questing this entire episode, and I love the side quest. The Cyclone, the fuel depot. Oh my god, there are so many systems in this cluster. There's like 5 of them. I have to start at Loropi. Enter system. Not much in this system, at least. We've got a star, we've got a planet, we've got a large asteroid, and we've got something else. Enter orbit. Paphos. Paphos, a hydrogen-helium gas giant with a significant amount of nitrogen, is named after a prominent Asari lawgiver. Her treatise on the reluctance of democracies to go to war with other democracies formed a key tenet of Asari political theory that led to Thessia's modern golden age. The planet itself was only notable for orbital stations that fueled transport ships by skimming deuterium and helium-3. The Reapers destroyed the stations, killing other inhabitants. Orbital distance 20.5 AU, orbital period 64.2 Earth years, radius 71,458 kilometers, and day length 17.8 Earth hours. Yacilium. Yacilium is a minor rock planet that has not quite cleared the ring of debris at the edge of Lopori's orbits. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture. For several centuries. Yacilium supported a succession of mining colonies, first iridium, then titanium, and finally light metals like bauxite and alumina. The planet was abandoned long before the Reaper invasion. Orbital distance 38.38 U, orbital period 164.1 Earth years, radius 2,601 kilometers, and day length 31.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature -100 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.47 G. Attention all hands, the Reapers have asked us to turn down whatever music you kids keep blaring in every solar system we visit. In light of it becoming quiet hours at the ancient machine person's home, we will bring the stream offline for quiet time in 12 minutes. Prepare yourselves. Wreckage. The Asari once had enormous solar collectors around the bluish-white A0V star Loropi. Have I been saying Lopori the whole time, or is this just misspelled? Whatever. Using the star's considerable heat to create anti-protons for military starship fuel. Now, all that can be detected is scrap. Reapers emerged from dark space near the Silea Nebula cluster and established a front in Loropi's system. The Asari fleet that guarded what used to be known as Espota Station cannot be found. It is scattered and destroyed. One can only hope that the backup reactors in the Kipladen system do not fall, or the Asari fleet will have precious little fuel. If you only knew how to spend all your points. Oh, Simsilica. If I only knew what redemptions I should add to the points list. Oh, jeepers. I didn't mean to leave the system. I meant to enter Yacilium's orbit. Hi, Carrie Conqueso. Oh, yeah, Iron Trout, thank you for gifting a sub to Carrie Conqueso. Thanks for dropping in, too. Okay, scanning. Today's been a lot of like running around talking to people and scanning stuff. Our Molly sniper unit. Not one of the things we were trying to find, and we've only got 50% of the assets required from this system. So there is a destroyed fuel depot somewhere here, I bet. Or maybe something in the wreckage? Aha! Investigate! Oh, I probably died. I did died. Right.
Signal confirmed.
There's this. And then we'll run over to the planet and grab that. Basically every system that is a scanning mission like this has a destroyed fuel depot that's somewhere random in the system to make you scan the whole system while the Reapers are chasing you. I get it. I know what the game's doing. What? Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to hit Hanatel and I hit stand down instead. But I think we are back actually, and that we can stand down to green alert. We do need to get the frickin' emote. I need like an entire. That's I should. Ooh. I just realized I can have as many screens on my stream deck as I want. I could have a screen that is literally just a list of emotes and a button for each one. It's the silly things in life. Nahuala. Oh gosh, we're so close to the end of stream and I still have so much scanning to do. I'm gonna say Agessia? Rife with volcanic activity and scorched by the nearby orange star Nahuala, Agessia is an unforgiving and ever-shifting puzzle box of a planet. Ceaseless solar winds and magnetic bombardment have thinned Agessia's atmosphere. But these features are actually a boon in wartime. Powerful magnetic fields and large quantities of airborne volcanic ash make many forms of scanning difficult, allowing the Asari to hide valuable palladium and molybdenum. Wow, I wasn't expecting that word, and it totally tripped me. Allowing the Asari to hide valuable palladium and molybdenum mines needed for the war effort. Agesia's sheltered underground colonies remain untouched by the Reapers, at least for the moment. Orbital distance 0.48 AU. Orbital period 0.4 Earth years. Radius 5,984 kilometers. Day length 45.1 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.65 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature 136 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.92 G. That's Agesia. Hyatania. These sound like god names too. I'm just not familiar with whose god. This one's silver and blue. It's really pretty. Hyatania serves as a bastion of research for the Asari, boasting multiple observation outposts, glacial drilling stations, and educational institutions, presumably Asari gods. While the planet's average temperature hovers near freezing, the equatorial band contains oceans and many freshwater rivers. Xenobiologists of all stripes often visited the planet, as its expansive facilities were a haven for the life sciences. The Reapers destroyed Hyatania's spaceports and its uniformed defense forces. As with other Asari planets, the Reapers forced the heavily biotic population into surrender through threats of massive retaliation rather than assault by husks alone. Colony founded 735 CE, population 119 million, population estimate is pre-invasion. Capital city Port Lorama. Orbital distance 0.8 AU. Orbital period 1.1 Earth years. Radius 11,245 kilometers. Day length 19.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.35 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature 1 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.39 G. Do I see any bodies in the belt? I do not. So I'm guessing it's going to be a fuel depot, like a destroyed fuel depot. Oh, it's right here.
I found something.
Ha. 250 units of fuel is not gonna help me that much, but thanks. We've got one more planet in this system. Foros. Foros is a hydrogen gas giant tinted orange by swirling bands of ammonia and sulfur. Its 4 moons hosted small spaceports used to mine the moons and the nearby Halimar asteroid belt. Unfortunately, Foros was an early target of the Reapers. They made short work of the lunar outposts. On sensors, no survivors or Reaper forces are immediately obvious, but Foros' ring system is filled with dust and ice that would allow concealment. Population 43,700. Population estimate is pre-invasion. Orbital distance 2.5 AU. Orbital period 4.3 Earth years. Radius 57,188 kilometers and day length 17.2 Earth hours. Earth hours. Earth hours. I don't know. My brain said Earth Angel, and yeah. Earth hours. Earth hours. Now that's going to be in my head, and it's so silly. Cerise Guard. Nice. All right. Run from the system.
Reapers eluded.
All right, we have Fontes and Kipladon and Teolia left to finish exploring in the Silean Nebula, and the fuel reactor's side quest to do. Let's enter Fontes, and then get to the menus, because I'm going to save, because we're going to have to pick this up again on the 7th. Which seems like a really long time from now. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to just do a random, like, Mass Effect stream. I'm going to stick us on the credits screen. I don't want to do just, like, a random credit or a random Mass Effect stream during the holidays, because especially this year, like, people are going and visiting people. They're having holiday parties. They're doing all this stuff. And so for like the regular viewers, I don't want you to like miss out and need to catch up via VOD. I can take a break. Plus, I can take a break. So I think that's the plan. I may do some random streams here or there, but it's not going to be like any of the long-term games. So it won't be Ultima. It won't be Myst. It won't be Mass Effect. Anything that I do like during the holidays is going to be random stuff. I do know for certain I do plan to stream on the 26th, which is a Monday. That is the actual 2-year anniversary of the first time I ever went live. That very first stream 2 years ago was Ultima 1. And here we are now. But yeah, for that I will do the spin wheel and just play whatever it spins, and that'll be interesting and fun, I hope. I don't know. If you're around on the 26th, feel free to stop on by and hang out. The rest of this week, tomorrow, I will be streaming at my normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern, for at least 2 hours. I don't think I'm doing Myst, because I think we're already basically in the holiday week. So I think I will spin the wheel and we'll play something, or I might see if I can find, like I mentioned, I might try and find like a holiday themed thing to play. I could maybe play like the Nightmare Before Christmas episode, or the Nightmare Before Christmas levels of like Kingdom Hearts or something. That would be, that's a possibility. I'm everywhere right now. I'm sorry. Wednesday, yes, Wednesday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing the Archives stream. It is literally the last thing I am doing before I leave for the day on Wednesday, and then campus is closed, and I am not until I it's the last thing I do before I don't return to work until January. But yes, it is Winter Solstice Story Hour, because Wednesday is the winter solstice. So I have some pictures from various collections of snow scenes or winter scenes, and those will be on camera, and then I'll show you guys what I'm reading, but I don't think the text of what I'm reading is necessarily going to be on stream. Like, I'm not going to have the book there and be reading it to you the way I sort of normally do with documents. I'm going to have the snow scenes there as a visual. And then I'm going to read out some stories. And that's what stream is going to be. And then I do not have the normal Saturday stream planned for next week. Saturday and Sunday of next week are Christmas. So I don't currently have a plan to stream on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. On the wheel presently, let me look. Nope. Oh, I have an easier way to do this, and I keep forgetting that all I need to do to check what's on the wheel is go to my spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet because it was easier to do spreadsheet formulas to populate the wheel than it was for me to try and type everything onto it. On the wheel currently. Oh, Hanukkah starts tonight. Yeah, happy Hanukkah to any of the people out there who celebrate it. I did not know that. It's not one that I grew up celebrating, and so it's not one that I particularly track, but I'm just making edits while I'm here. I should stop this. I was like, but it's wrong. Yeah, but yeah, I can fix it after stream. Stop doing Sorry. Okay. Presently, on the wheel, we have 3 games that were the big channel point spends to have me play the entirety of the game, or like a full story, or a regular, like, and those are The Captain, Return to Monkey Island, and I just have KT and NE, which I'm trying to remember what that is. KT and NE. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Those are the 3 games that are on there for, like, play the whole thing. The games that are on there that would be candidates for me doing tomorrow as well as the 26th are Papers, Please, Arcade Spirits, House Flipper, Room... nope, sorry, that one... The Room 2 actually belongs on the full playthroughs. Let's see. Psychonauts 2, Void Crisis, Fable, Cult of the Lamb, The Bard's Tale, Strange Horticulture, Control, Dream Daddy, Outer Wilds, Disco Elysium, and Darklands. Wait, you want to know what? You want to know what, Shadows of Life? I'm not certain what you're asking. Oh, I've messed up so much. Oh, no, I have to undo all of the things that I did in the spreadsheet. It's fine. It's not hard to do. But I just realized I made edits to it without paying attention to what I was doing. Save as, because I don't want to lose my edits, but I also need the original version. This is me being blah, 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 blah. Find a guest and figure it out. Oh, Keep Talking requires more than one person? I know nothing about the game. It was put onto the wheel and I'm supposed to play the whole thing. So if it gets spun up, I'll have to figure it out. Two-player asymmetry game. Oh, yeah, we'll figure something out. Maybe I can finagle... Well, it depends on what day of the week I'm playing it. I was going to say maybe I can finagle Philip into playing it, but his orchestra rehearsals have been on Mondays. So, yeah, I'll find somebody. Okay, I should actually do the, like, thank yous and whatnot. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me for, I guess, what was my last normal scheduled stream. Technically, I think my final normally scheduled stream for the year is Wednesday, but for, the last Mass Effect stream of the year, I know it was a lot of running around, talking to people, scanning planets, and reading their descriptions. Honestly, I enjoy that, so hopefully you did too. We'll get to some more shooting and progress the romance finally, and possibly save the galaxy from Reapers or die trying in 2023. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to Be Right UK and Be Right UK for your cheering. Thank you to Iron Trout for the gift subscriptions. And to, let's see, I need to parse these out separately. Thank you to Be Right UK, Mobius Tempest, and Lord Portico for your resubscriptions. The gift subs, I believe, went to Carrie Conqueso, Wannabe Sayuri, B Open Sky Vance, 1982, and Shadows of Life. I think. that those were the 5 gift subs. And thank you very much, Iron Trout, for gifting those subs. Thank you, of course, to Was Not Worth It for being a subscriber over on Coffee. Be on the lookout for some new emotes coming soon-ish. I have ordered a couple. I do hope to maybe sort of consolidate and rotate out some of the ones that are there in favor of some other things going forward. You know, we'll see. Whatever. I'm gonna look and see who we're rating because I have been just nattering on. Is that? I honestly don't know if that word is bad to use or not. I don't normally use it, so I've never really thought about it. Wow, brain, stop. Who's on? Let's see. Options. I see an Opera Geek. I see a Damien Haas. I see a Jeff Britlag. I see Molecule. These are some options. Ooh, Lady Lecta. Oh no, we have got to. There is no that. I haven't rated Lady Lecta in like ever, but I may have once or twice. They are playing an Airport for Aliens currently run by dogs, and I think we're gonna go say hi. Let me set that up. If you've not seen an Airport for Aliens currently run by dogs, it is interesting. It is quite interesting. And Lady Lecta is a queer streamer, part of the extended communities that various of our streamers are part of. Wow, I suck at this. I really do. Anyway, I'm gonna start the raid so that I don't have to do a poor job of hyping up Lady Lecta. You should totally join the raid and say hello when you get over there. Spend a moment. Spend a moment. Say hi. Check out the weird game. If you feel like throwing in the raid call, if you have my emotes, if you're a subscriber, it is #RogueRaid with the hello daggers, which is the first post there. If you don't have a subscription, you can still join the raid call. It's #RogueRaid and just throw some pineapple pizza for me. I am going to actually move to the ending screen and we'll raid over there in just a second. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope I see you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.